All right, last section of chapter 1. Here we go. Quantum entanglement, the web of connection. Another fascinating aspect of quantum theory is entanglement, a phenomenon in which two particles become connected in such a way that the state of one instantaneously affects the other, no matter how far apart they are. Einstein famously referred to it as spooky action at distance. I've never heard that, but that's cute. Now imagine that every word you speak carries your emotion and energetic fingerprint. Once spoken, it travels outward, but unlike sound that fades, this energetic imprint may linger, entangle, and resonate with others across distances. We've all felt this. You receive a phone call, and just from someone's voice, you feel their mood. Or someone says something hurtful in the morning, and hours later, you're still carrying that feeling. That's energetic entanglement in a human sense. When we speak to others, especially with emotional intensity, we create energetic bonds. The more powerful the words, the more lasting the entanglement. Think of every I love you, every you'll never be enough, every blessing or curse. Each becomes a thread in the unseen web of connection we call relationship, and each thread carries resonance. The quantum field doesn't forget. It holds imprints of our intentions. The quantum field. Words as information in motion. Quantum physicist David Bohm, B-O-H-M, Bohm, proposed that beneath the observable universe lies a deeper, more interconnected reality we call the implicate order, a realm where everything is enfolded into everything else. According to Bohm, what we see as separate forms, people, objects, thoughts, are actually expressions of one unified field. The idea closely resembles ancient spiritual teachings about the interconnectedness of all life. In this view, your words are not confined to your body. They move through the field. When you speak with intention, when you declare, pray, affirm, or curse, you are sending information into the quantum fabric of reality. This field responds to frequency, clarity, and emotion. The more focused and emotionally charged the speech, the more likely it is to influence the field. Think of the quantum field as a sea of potential, a canvas waiting for direction. Your words, particularly when paired with belief and emotion, act like a paintbrush shaping what emerges from the sea. This is not magical thinking, it's metaphor grounded in physics. Quantum potential is real, and our consciousness interacts with it constantly. Again, I'm going to talk briefly about what you see right now through the media, through social media, and all that kind of stuff. Like, people are speaking disaster into effect, and I am guilty. I have posted stuff. My intention is always just to inform. And there's no tone over text. There's no tone over a post, really, unless you like really throw a lot of exclamation points and stuff like that. But even that, the reader is going to add their meaning to it because it's going through their filter, right? So I have to work on this. I work on this every day because I'm retraining what I was taught. I'm retraining myself to speak and to think and to do all this stuff differently as well. And I can honestly say it makes a gigantic difference. Okay, mind and matter, bringing neuroscience with quantum insight. Modern neuroscience has shown that the brain is neuroplastic. It can be rewired by thoughts, words, and experiences. Repeated affirmations, for example, can create new neural pathways, changing how you think, feel, and act over time. This is that, like, just keep saying it. And a lot of times when you start to change your speech, this isn't written here. A lot of times when you start to change your speech, it's going to sound fake. Like if you're like looking in the mirror and say, I love you, you're so beautiful, but you don't love yourself and you feel like a troll, they're not going to feel real at first. That's where repetition comes in. And that's where like fake it till you make it. Keep saying it anyway. Keep saying it shift your tone, force yourself. And again, you just have to make yourself do it. And this is where self-discipline comes in, but that's a whole nother conversation. I'll get back to the book. This inner shift may have an outward ripple. If your brain changes its firing patterns based on repeated thoughts or speech, then your energetic signature, your personal frequency, also changes. Over time, this affects the situations you attract, the relationships you maintain, and the health of your body. Saying, I'm so sick, I'm sick, my pain, my weight. Curses. You are speaking curses onto yourself. How you speak and the way you speak it, it affects everything in your world. Some theorists suggest that this neuroplasticity may be linked to quantum consciousness, the idea that the mind interacts with the quantum field to shape reality. This could explain why placebos, a belief in healing, often work better than the actual drug, or why visualizations practiced by athletes improve physical performance. Just having this conversation about visualization and physical performance with my son and his lifting capacities. In both science and spirituality, the emerging consensus is that conscious focus, reinforced by language and belief, alters outcomes. So what does this mean for your words? It means every word you speak is a frequency generator, a field influencer, and a subtle creator of reality. It means that careless speech isn't just emotionally harmful, it may be energetically disruptive. It means that intentional speech, when spoken with clarity and emotional resonance, can become a tool of healing, alignment, and creation. When you say, I am strong, you reinforce strength through thought, sound, and emotion. I'll never change. You create resistance in the field of possibility. I hate you. You send destructive energy that may linger in both parties. I forgive you. You collapse energetic tension and open space for healing. Your speech is not an echo of reality. It is a scripter of it. A quantum invitation. You are not a passive participant in life. You are a quantum being speaking frequencies into the universe every day. Your voice is not small. It is not meaningless. It is a tuning fork that aligns, disrupts, or heals. Whether whispering prayers into the morning air or speaking to yourself in the mirror, every syllable matters. Every sentence carries vibration. Every thought, when formed into words, moves matter within and around you. You are a creator, a speaker of worlds, a sender of signals into the sacred unknown. The question is, what signal are you sending now? And that, my friends, completes chapter 1, and we'll do chapter 2 later. Have a blessed day.